Okay. Well, good evening, everybody. This is Brian Ratchin with Family Ties Production, welcoming you to the 2010-2011 basketball season in Iowa, the girls' basketball season, getting underway here with Family Ties Production. The second game of the year, North Scott High School at home in the pit, hosting Iowa City West. Iowa City West comes into tonight's game with a win under their belts in their first game, having defeated Fairfield 74-24. So a big, impressive 50-point win for the women of Troy. North Scott, they lost their opening game 62-38. Talking a little bit about the two teams here tonight. North Scott facing a talented Iowa City West team. They have as their starting five number 3, Allie Diesterdorf, and number 5, Brianna Sturtz, both of them in the guard court. And then the forwards, Shelly Stumpf and Jessica Scholl. Scholl actually another guard. Stumpf, a 6'1" forward. And then the center, starting center, actually listed as a forward, Mackenzie Piper. All of the starters are sophomores or juniors. Diesterdorf, the only sophomore of the bunch, 5'11" guard, so very tall for a guard. Iowa City West does appear to have a bunch of height, just like North Scott does. But looking at the first game statistics for the women of Troy, Diesterdorf, the 5'11" guard, she had 17 points on 7 of 10, actually 6 of 9 shooting from inside the three-point arc, and then a three-pointer to go with that. And then the other big scorer, Jessica Scholl, a 5'9" junior guard. She had 14 points on 4 of 8 shooting from the field, 1 of 2 three-pointers, and perfect in 3 attempts from the free throw line. So Iowa City West, they do shoot a lot of threes. They didn't make a whole lot, so Iowa City West is going to need to be patient to be able to succeed here tonight with the Lancers. And speaking of North Scott, we will talk a little bit about them here real quickly. Yes, let's talk about North Scott. They are starting Carrie Keelan, the 5'8" senior guard. Marianne Hart, also a 5'8" senior guard. Dana Suter, a 5'6" senior guard. Emily Soy, a 5'8" sophomore, also listed as a guard. And then the only center, Casey Kallenberger, 6'5" sophomore center, by far the tallest player here on the court. We don't have a whole lot of stats available for the Lancers. They were not posted onto the Iowa Quick Stats after the Lancers' season opening loss at Iowa City High. One word of note, we do have one of our potential starters, one of our potential stars injured in the loss to City High, and that is Victoria Holly. You see her there standing under the basket to the right side. She tore her ACL and is unfortunately lost for the season. Couldn't have come at a more inopportune time for the Lancers because they were leading Iowa City High, and then when she went out, things did not go well for the Lancers, and as a result, you have your 62-38 loss. So, but I did talk briefly with Coach Larry Schroeder the coach for North Scott, and it did sound like the Lancers did play hard despite the apparent one-sided score, and we'll see how the Lancers respond here tonight. Certainly North Scott probably does remember that a year ago, Iowa City West, up in Iowa City a year ago, spanked the Lancers by 51 points. So we'll see if the Lancers can get revenge here tonight. Family Ties Production wishes to thank these businesses and individuals for recognizing the efforts of these fine North Scott High School athletes during the regular season. Jeff's Car Corner of Davenport, located at 4th and Division Streets in Davenport, and named the Quad City Times Reader's Choice winner for Best Used Car Dealership in 2009 and 2010. Jersey Grill and Rookie Sports Bar of Davenport. Jersey Grill, where great food, families, and sports come together. And Rookie Sports Bar, winner of numerous Quad City Times Reader's Choice Award, including Best Pizza. And be sure to look for more than 30 new items on the menu. Both places with numerous flat screen TVs to catch all the action throughout the remainder of the 2010 college football season and the bowl season and NFL football seasons and NBA basketball and much more. KALA-FM, owned and operated by St. Ambrose University of Davenport. Tune in to Public Radio International programs including The Takeaway and The World. Munchies at 1505 West 17th Street in Davenport. Select from a large selection of items on the candy shelf and many other goodies. North Scott Physical Therapy and Plaza Physical Therapy of Eldridge and Davenport. Stop in to say hello to Kevin Swanson and his staff of fine trainers and physical therapists, including North Scott Athletic Trainer Tim Block. Shared IT Solutions at 1970 Spruce Hills Drive in Bettendorf. For your healthcare technology needs, it's Shared IT. Call 563-355-7473. That's 563-355-7473. The National Bank and Mortgage Loan Consultant Holly Lusard in Davenport. Stop in for all your home mortgage needs or call 563-823-3426. Tea Garden Pet Salon at Cumberland Square in Bettendorf for all your pet grooming needs. And Valiant USA with sales representative Travis Ross of Eldridge. Thank you to all these businesses, and please patronize them. Also be sure to contact us if you want to support high school athletics during the regular season and playoffs. It's through folks like you that make our broadcast possible, so a hearty and humble word of appreciation. Well, that's going to do it for our pregame. We will be right back with the starting lineups and opening tip-off here at the pit at North Scott High School.
And welcome to North Scott High School into the pit, the home of the Lancers. And tonight, in a non-conference matchup, let's give a warm welcome to Coach B.J. Mayer and the ladies of Troy of Iowa City West. Also give a huge welcome to Coach Larry Schroeder and our own North Scott Lancers. At this time, I'd like to introduce the non-starters for both teams. First of all, for Iowa City, number 1, Shahana Williams. Number 15, Danielle Shelf. Number 21, Kelly Feeler. Number 23, Christine Hayes. Number 25, Tatum Klein. Number 33, Mackenzie Hayes. Number 35, Akita Wade. Number 41, Paige Yoder. Number 53, Griffin Reed. And number 55, Jasmine Wade. Now the non-starters for the Lancers. Number 12, Elizabeth Steffi. Number 22, Anna Wilkerson. Number 24, Carrie Wallenhorst. Number 32, Molly Bender. Number 30, Kelly Wallenhorst. Number 42, Ronnie Storjahan. And not dressing tonight, number 2, Victoria Holly. And number 30, Anna Bockelli. Now let's meet the starting lineups for both games, for both teams. Starting up front junior, number 31, Mackenzie Piper. And for the Lancers, forward, senior, number 10, Mary Ann Butt. And one of the guards for Iowa City, sophomore, number 3, Allie Gilchrist. And at the center for the Lancers, number 50, a sophomore, number 34, Casey Kallenberger. Another rider for West, a junior, number 5, Brianna Sturz. And one of the guards for the Lancers, a sophomore, number 20, Emily Soy. Another rider for West, a junior, number 13, Jessica Shaw. And the other guard for the Lancers, a senior, number 14, Dana Suter. West is coached by assistant Becky Peterson and the head coach, DJ Mayer. Lancers is coached by assistant Jen Nickel. Head coach, Mr. Larry Shorter. And volunteer.
Okay, welcome back to the pit here as we are about ready to get underway for North Scott High School's home opener, the girls basketball team. It looks like Casey Kallenberger and Shelly Stumpf in the opening tip, and it goes North Scott's way. We're underway here, and it looks like Dana Suter is going to bring it up court, and she's going to try to drive right away, and she gets it in. So it's 2-0, just 10 seconds into this contest. Actually, as Emily Soy checked that, my first mistake of the year, but that's all right as Iowa City West gets it across the timeline. Shot taken, it looks like Mackenzie Piper scores for Iowa City West, and it's tied at 2, only about 37 seconds into the contest. We have it out of bounds. It's on West, so North Scott to inbound as Carrie Keelan looks for the open girl. It's going to go to Soy, Emily Soy, bringing it up the left side, and turns it over. Looked like number 5 for the Trojans had it. That's Brianna Sturz, and we have a foul. And we'll check and see who the foul is on. Looks like number 10, that corresponds to Marianne Hart, her game's first foul. Jessica Scholl will shoot 2 at the line. First shot's good. 3-2 City West. Second shot up. And that 2 falls. It's 4-2. We have our first substitution of the contest. Tatum Klein, she checks into the game. And Emily Soy takes the inbounds pass, double guarded, but gets it off to Keelan. No, it was tipped by City West, but Keelan recovers and gets it off to Dana Suter. Suter's going to go up, no, rebound, had a couple of hands reaching in for the rebound, and it's going to go to Iowa City West. Looked like North Scott, referee said North Scott's hands were the last to touch the ball, and we're inbounded as the double coverage goes. Almost a steal there, but recovered nicely by Mackenzie Piper. Brings it up court, Allie Disterdorf. Up and in by number 25, Tatum Klein. Klein coming off the bench, scoring 2 points. It's 6-2, and we have a foul. No, just out of, well, yeah, it is a foul, excuse me. North Scott. It's Dana Suter, so City West will be inbounding as Mackenzie Piper gets it off. It's over to Disterdorf. Turns around Piper, and she's in. So Piper making an impact in the pit. I just made it funny. My first funny of the year as Carrie Keelan brings it up court. No offense, Roddy. And Marianne Hart, nope, tipped away, and it's stolen by Jessica Scholl. Scholl looked, is bumped, but recovered there underneath by Disterdorf. Three-pointer taken by Tatum Klein. Nope. Some hands, and it's rebounded by Emily Soy. We have a foul. This appears to be
Foul to number 13.
first on Iowa City West, Jessica Scholl. Substitution, it looks like Brianna Sturts checking in, relieving Jessica Scholl. North Scott yet to go to their bench. North Scott only dressing 11 players tonight as we have a ball tapped out of bounds. Carrie Keelan will inbound by the North Scott bench to Emily Soy. She gets it up court, guarded closely by Dusterdorf. Anyway, North Scott, it's stolen away by City West. And easy basket by Allie Dusterdorf. We will take a timeout. And it is 10-2 Iowa City West. We'll be right back. Well, North Scott scored the first 2 points of this game, but Iowa City West going on a 10-point run as it's stolen by Brianna Sturts, and the timeout doesn't help as Iowa City West up by 10 early, 12-2, and it's tapped inside as Casey Kallenberger was going for the shot. It was an illegal contact by Mackenzie Piper. That's her first foul, and Kallenberger will go to the line for two. She makes the first, so it's 12-3. First substitution of the night for North Scott. Kelly Gollinghorst, she's a junior, and we have a couple substitutions for Iowa City West. Looks like Shelly Stump back into the ball game, and Shahana Williams for the women of Troy as Kallenberger makes the second free throw. 12-4, just 2.5 minutes gone in this contest as City West breezes down court. We have a push. We'll see who the foul's on. Casey Kallenberger, her first. Lancers third. 3 quick fouls in the first 2.5 minutes of the game for the Lancers as City West and Williams takes the inbound. She drives, gets it off to number 41, Paige Yoder. Yoder's also checked into the game, and she scores 14-4. And it was stolen briefly, but thrown away as we have a couple more substitutions for the Lancers. Molly Bender, she's a junior, and Carrie Gollinghorst. So both the Gollinghorst girls are into the ball game as Dana Suter tries to bring it up court, and we get a travel violation as Carrie Gollinghorst took one too many steps for the Lancers. 14-4, City West on top by 10 early, and a three-pointer, Shahana Williams. Oh, can you believe that? 7 girls, if my record keeping is correct, 7 girls have scored for Iowa City West, and only 2 for North Scott. So that is pretty impressive teamwork here as City West will inbound the ball under their own basket. Stump gets it, nope, stolen away by Molly Bender, and looks like Dana Suter will bring it up court. Soy for 3, she gets it. So 5 points for Emily Soy, and we have a travel violation on City West as the steal was attempted. And Jessica Scholl step in, replacing Brianna Sturts. And up court comes Dana Suter, almost bumps into City West player, but gets it off to Soy. Bender over to Suter. Carrie Gollinghorst over to Soy. She tries to fight her way inside, guarded closely underneath by City West. Couple good blocks, and we have a foul on North Scott. And that's going to be on Molly Bender. Her first, team's fourth. 4 fouls for North Scott, 2 for Iowa City West. About halfway through the first period as Williams for the women of Troy. Yup. The long throw, and North Scott's going to get the ball back. Eastertorf and Scholl or Piper. I believe Piper was the one that stepped onto the court. So they're back in the ball game as we have a out of bounds violation. Stepped on the line there did Carrie Gollinghorst. Iowa City West will inbound. Gets it off to Piper. Piper drives. Oh, off the rim, but there's a foul. And Carrie Gollinghorst.
Carrie Gollinghorst, her first, team's fifth.
5 fouls for North Scott. And Piper will shoot 2 at the line. First shot's good as Marianne Hart checks back in. Once again, we were trying to say a little bit earlier that there are 2 Lancers not dressed. Of course, Victoria Holly lost for the season with the ACL tear as Piper makes the second shot for Iowa City West. And Brianna Sturts checking in. We saw another player come in for West. The other player not dressed tonight. We don't know why she's not dressed. Anna Buffelli. She's a sophomore and a real good athlete for the Lancers. One of the promising Lancer talents of the future is the ball batted out of bounds with authority by Iowa City West. Emily Soy to inbound under their own basket. As Soy took it from Wilkerson, Anna Wilkerson. We have a travel violation. And already it looked like there was a look of disbelief on a couple of the Lancers' faces as, how good is this Iowa City West team? Well, it looks like they're pretty good so far. Oh, tapped away. Nice steal there by Carrie Gollinghorst. And she's going to bring it up court, gets it off to Emily Soy. Soy for 3. New rebound by Ellie Diesterdorf for West. Shot up and good by Jessica Scholl. Her first field goal of the contest, 21-7. And a double guard there, and Mackenzie Piper is going to draw the foul. Her second, first player of the game to have 2 fouls. Kelly Fleher checking in for Iowa City West. Looks like there's about 8, maybe 9 players for, well, stolen away there by Jessica Scholl. And it was taken by Diesterdorf, and there was a foul. Looked like a Lancer slapped Diesterdorf on the backside. That's Emily Soy, her first. 2:49 to go in the first period as Diesterdorf will shoot 2 at the line. First shot's good. As Dana Suter checks back in. So I was going to try to say earlier, looks like City West going 8 or 9 players deep as Diesterdorf makes the second free throw. City West perfect in 6 attempts at the line thus far tonight. Actually, North Scott's made all their baskets too, but from the free throw line, but unfortunately, not too much else going well for North Scott at the moment as Tatum Klein draws her first foul, and City West gets a rebound off a missed North Scott shot. We go up court, and And we have a travel violation by Iowa City West, as West's Shelly Stumpf tried to go for the 20-footer, maybe, I don't know, but North Scott brings it up court, and there will be a foul. I think it's going to be on number 21. It is Kelly Fleer. 5th foul for the women of Troy, against 6 for North Scott. All 6 North Scott fouls are by 6 players, as we have a foul by the women of Troy. It looks like Tatum Klein, 2 quick fouls. And Molly Bender will shoot 2 at the line. First shot, no good. 1 and 41 check in. That corresponds to Shahana Williams and Paige Yoder for the women of Troy. We saw another player for North Scott check in, but went a little quickly as Bender misses both ends of the free throw. 23-7. Iowa City West starting off much like they did last year when the Lancers played the women of Troy up at Iowa City in that big 51-point loss. And the loose ball, and City West comes up with it. And we have a foul on the Lancers end of the court, or the West end of the court, rather. 14, Dana Suter. It's her second. First Lancer with 2 fouls. Gisterhoff will shoot 2. First one's good. 24-7. And we still have over 2 minutes to go here in the first period, as Hannah Wilkerson checks back in. Lancers going 8 deep, it looks like. And the second one is good too. So 25-7. Scholl checking back in for the women of Troy. Oh, stolen inbounds pass, and it's good. Gisterhoff. 27-7. 20-point lead by the City West women of Troy. Nope, loose ball, but it's taken by Wilkerson. She heaves it, no. Rebound, looks like Bender, and we have a fight over the ball. Let's see who gets the alternate possession. It looks like Iowa City West. Next alternating possession will go to North Scott, as Williams lays it up. No. Another foul and another trip to the line.
Number 32, Molly Bender.
Molly Bender, her second. Williams will go to the line for a pair of free throws. 8th foul for North Scott. And City West, they are deadly at the line. They make another one as Casey Kallenberger checks back in. Williams will have one more try. 28-7. And finally a miss by City West. But City West, look at this. Making 9 of their first 10 tries at the free throw line. That is quite impressive. Is a shot missed by Wilkerson, and it looked like North Scott was trying to get a hold of a rebound and fouled on the way down. Looks like maybe a 1-and-1. Let's see what this is. Trying to figure out if it is a 1-1. It is. It looks like it's going to be on North Scott. 24. That's Carrie Gollinghorst. 2 fouls for her, 9 fouls for North Scott. Oh, wow. Just the place you want to send Iowa City West. Even if it's a 1-1. And they miss, so 9 of 11 for the women of Troy as Hannah Wilkerson took the long inbounds pass, and oh wow, City West just getting the best of North Scott here tonight. I don't know what the preseason state rankings are, but 8th in the state, 8th in Iowa Class 4A. That is pretty good for the women of Troy. See where they get the ball to. Nope. Into space, and Emily Soy comes up with the steal. Minute to go. Oh, she fell down, and Jessica Scholl gets the steal. Here we go. Layup. It's in there. Allie Dusterdorf, 30-7. And we have a foul on Iowa City West. 13, that corresponds with Jessica Scholl, her second. North Scott just unable to get a good shot off as Shahana Williams checks in. Scholl comes out. Looks like Emily Soy at the line for the 1-1. No. Rebound and taken down on her way down with the rebound was Carrie Gollinghorst, but at least North Scott will get the alternating possession. As she was just taken down, it looked like a scissors hold, a wrestling hold that is. 2, 3, 4, it gets it in time. It's underneath, no! North Scott getting 0 second opportunities, it appears. And Brianna Sturtz keeps it for the women of Troy. Williams over to Yoder. And North Scott comes up with the rebound as Soy brings it up court, looks around. Nope. There we go. City West steals it once again. That time it was Shelly Stumpf. Sturtz over to Shahana Williams. 10 seconds to go. 30-7. 30 points. That's what a lot of girls teams score in the first half. A lot of boys teams. And Dusterdorf puts the exclamation point. Oh, and I thought that was going to come with a price, but nope, we have somebody okay. Dusterdorf's okay. 32-7 after first quarter. That was the exclamation point. We'll be right back.
Officials for this evening. Our umpires are Randy.
Want to take some time here real quickly to thank some sponsors for Family Ties Production and all our work. Jeff's Car Corner of Davenport, Jersey's Grill and Ricky's Sports Bar, both of Davenport. KALA-FM, owned and operated by St. Ambrose University of Davenport. The Munchies over on West 17th Street in Davenport. North Scott Physical Therapy, Plaza Physical Therapy of Eldridge and Davenport. Shared IT Solutions over in Bettendorf. The National Bank and mortgage loan consultant Holly Lutzhart as another three-point shot taken and connected on by Shelly Stumpf for Iowa City West. 35-7. That is the score as it's another steal. And, yep, another layup. Brianna Sturtz, a timeout by Iowa City or West, timeout by North Scott. Anyway, finishing up our sponsors as we'll keep it right here. Holly Lutzhart of the National Bank. Holly, of course, a mortgage loan consultant. Tea Garden Pet Salon over at Cumberland Square in Bettendorf. And Valiant USA with sales representative Travis Ross of Eldridge. Of course, we want to thank all our sponsors, and if you want to sponsor high school athletics, North Scott or any other team that we follow during the regular season or playoffs, please contact us. 37-7, Iowa City West. And yes, there are less than 9 minutes gone in this game. And that is a basketball score. City West just on fire here tonight. As North Scott flustered, they did take a 20-second or 30-second timeout. Tried to at least slow down West. Tried to maybe get in double digits as the Lancers just having all kinds of problem dealing with the West defense. West did steal, but didn't connect on the shot there, as the shot taken by Carrie Keelan, and we have another fight over the ball. The jump ball goes to Iowa City West. Nope, it goes to North Scott, as they thought. I kind of thought, well, gee, I got suckered in the lap by the announcer, our PA announcer. Of course, if you can hear him over our sound system, that is the golden mellow voice of Dennis Johnson, serving North Scott well for over 35 years. Softball coach, athletic director, all kinds of great service to the community over the years, as North Scott inbounds after City West loses it out of bounds. Molly Bender open, and that doesn't even go. Oh my! It's just like I here tonight. And Tatum Klein checking in for the women of Troy. City West outscoring, Dana Suter, but nope, she loses control. And Klein, no. Rebound comes down to North Scott. At least North Scott's getting a few defensive rebounds, as Molly Bender loses it out of bounds, but it was actually tapped by City West. And what do we have here? We have a substitution. Looks like Kelly Gollinghorst checking in for her sister, Carrie Gollinghorst. I believe they are sisters. If they're not, I apologize. As Dana Suter. And we have a foul on her way in, and it's probably going to be on Disterdorf. It is Disterhoft. I've been calling her Disterdorf, so I apologize. Dana Suter will shoot 1-on-1. Finally, a point for North Scott. 37-8. As Paige Yoder checks in to relieve Mackenzie Piper. And the second shot's good too, so 37-9. And now the next challenge, as there's an officials trying to figure out some confusion here. I think the City West player was a little confused. Anyway, the next challenge for North Scott will be to get into double digits, as Casey Kallenberger checks in for the Lancers. Up tap, but recovered nicely there by Tatum Klein. Klein gets it over to Stumpf. Stumpf, no, guarded closely, nicely by Kallenberger, and we have a foul by Emily Soy, it appears. Soy, her second foul. And that's 10 for North Scott, so all shots from here on out at the line will be double bonus. Scholl missing on the first attempt. So City West in a little bit of a slump now at the line after connecting on their first 9 tries all in the first quarter. And that one misses too, so Gollinghorst gets it over to Emily Soy. The Gollinghorst in the game now, of course, is Kelly Gollinghorst. I believe she was an all-stater at, oh, we have another fight over the ball. And City West is going to get this one. Anyway, Kelly, I believe I have the right Gollinghorst sister, but she was an all-state swimmer. Did very well in the pool this past fall as Shahana Williams checks in. Stumped, nope, shot, and we have a foul. Oh my. 34, that's going to be Casey Kallenberger. Second foul. Stumped to the line for 2. First one, good. First shot made, try made in 5 attempts. And the second one's good too. 39-9, 30-point win, lead. And Fleer is back in. I believe there might be a new rule in the second half. We'll explain that here in a little while as Emily Soy drills a 3. So Soy, when you can connect, she's going to be pretty good here this year. And we have a foul, so it's 39-12, just under 5 minutes to go. And the foul is going to be on Carrie Keelan, her first. And Disterhoff will shoot 2 for the women of Troy. Her shot good. As Hannah Wilkerson will check in for Suter. Second one's good. 41-12. Brianna Sturts checking back in. No move yet made to play anybody new yet by Iowa City West. They could play a lot of their deep reserves and still win this one pretty handily, I'm afraid. At this point is Soy off the mark. Ball rolls off the rim and out of bounds, and City West will bring it up court. Kelly Fleer, no, we have a travel. So City West certainly shown they are, well, they are obviously going to be a very powerful force to be reckoned with in the Mississippi Valley Conference, and whoever they play out of conference, certainly shown they are capable of making mistakes. That's what you'll have here in the early season as the ball goes out of bounds and North Scott will inbound under their own basket. Hannah Wilkerson tracking down the long inbounds pass. Wilkerson over to Soy. Soy inside Kallenberger, and we have a charge. No. Yeah, it was a charge. That's her third, so she's going to have to come out. Nope, not yet. As City West brings it up court. Almost stolen away, but Williams recovers for the women of Troy. Yoder gets it inside, stolen by Kallenberger. Kallenberger looks around, no. Sturts picks it up, and I think that one's going to be Paige Yoder. So her first 2 points of the second quarter, 43-12. Getting close to 3.5 left here in this first half. I'm sure it's the first half that the Lancers are going to be glad is going to be over here. The foul is on Shahana Williams as we have a lot of substitutions. 11 and 31. 11 and 31 correspond to Shelley Stump, Mackenzie Piper for the women of Troy, as Wilkerson will be at the line for the 1 and bonus. 9 team fouls for West. Shot up, no good. 3.5 to go. 43-12 as Bender barely keeps a hold of it and bats it over to Suter. And oh my, a little bit of frustration there, let go by the official as City West sets up the offense. Williams, and we have another foul. .22, that's Hannah Wilkerson, her first.
That's number 1, Shauna Williams.
Williams will go to line for 2. Off the mark. And substitutions, it looks like Mackenzie Haight and Emily Soy. Haight for the City West, seeing her first action tonight as Bender comes down with the rebound. Getting close to the 3-minute mark here. Yeah, City West starting to put in a couple of their players deeper in the bench as we have a travel. Christine Haying for Iowa City West, her first time in tonight. And we didn't catch the North Scott player, but there was a substitution there too. So I'm still trying to get familiar with all the North Scott players. Boy, this game's just like the women against the girls here. The first half at least. As Carrie Keelan tries to get around and Soy saves it. Gets it back to Keelan. Carrie Keelan over to number 24, Carrie Gollinghorst. Soy up for 3, no. Off the mark, and it's going to go to Iowa City West. City West still has 3 starters in. Diesterhoft, I'll get a name right there. Sturtz and Kuiper as the shot is good by number 11, Stumpf. The foul by Molly Bender, her third. 2 of North Scott's biggest players with 3 fouls as Stumpf makes the second end, and we have some new players in. Danielle Chelf, I believe Kelly Fleer is in the game. Mackenzie Haight, and Griffin Reed. You don't hear that name too often as the girl's first name, but that is her name. Foul on Hang, her first. Dana Suter will go to the line for 2 shots. 2:03 to go, 46-12. First shot, no good. Second shot is good. So that's 3 points for her. 46-13. Got confused by the score there for a second there, as we're gonna have to get re-familiar with a whole bunch of new names as the Lancers get a turnover. Soy, no, off the mark, and she is fouled on the way up. I believe Fleer.
Fouls number 21, Fleer.
Her second foul. And Soy will get 2 attempts at the line. 4, off the mark. 46-13. We'll have another substitution here in a little bit. It's good. 14-46. Griffin Reed sets it up. Nope. Rebound comes down. Kelly Gollinghorst. And up court does come Keelan over to Suter. Far side over to Kelly Gollinghorst. Suter. As just about everybody has played for City West here in the opening half. I imagine there'll be a lot of substitutions for West here in the second half. We have a foul on City West. So if North Scott's they're gonna have to catch up at the line. 33, Mackenzie Haight draws her first foul. Keelan will shoot 2 at the line. First shot is good. 46-15, and Jasmine Wade checks in. The final 5 off the City West bench have checked in. Second shot good. 46-16. Shot taken off the mark there by Griffin Reed. And it sails out of bounds. It will be North Scott ball. North Scott might catch up here a little bit against the 5 deep reserves for the women of Troy, but that's not going to change the fact that this was not a very good first half for North Scott. Obviously very good it was a really good first half for the women of Troy as Soy gets the basket. So at least a little something you can build on for the second half, as the Lancers have it under 30 points. Keelan takes a shot, no good. And that's going to be time. 46-18. A very productive first half, to say the least, for Iowa City West. We're going to be right back here in the pit with the second half. We'll be right back. Well, story of the first half was actually the first quarter. North Scott scored the first 2 points. City West scored the next 10, and that was that. Iowa City West well on their way to a second victory here on the young season. Family Ties Production, in the meantime, wishes to thank these businesses and individuals for recognizing the efforts of these fine North Scott High School athletes during the regular season. Jeff's Car Corner of Davenport, Jersey Grill and Rookie Sports Bar of Davenport, KALA-FM, owned and operated by St. Ambrose University of Davenport, as North Scott will go with its starting 5, and so will City West. We'll get names here in a moment. Munchies over on West 17th Street in Davenport. North Scott Physical Therapy and Plaza Physical Therapy of Eldridge and Davenport. Shared IT Solutions over near Cumberland Square in Bettendorf. The National Bank and Mortgage Loan Consultant Holly Lusard of Davenport. Tea Garden Pet Salon of Bettendorf at Cumberland Square, and Valiant USA with sales representative Travis Ross of Eldridge. And a couple of quick baskets start the second half, one by each team. Foul on Casey Kellenberger, one of the 5 starters for North Scott, as Shelly Stumpf scores the first basket of the second half for the West women of Troy, 49-20. Paige Klein back into the ball game. And Molly Bender relieving Casey Kallenberger. Kallenberger with 4 fouls. You'll want to save her. The other starters, Carrie Keelan, Marianne Hart, Dana Suter, and Emily Soy for North Scott. As the women of Troy get an easy turnover and almost an easy basket, but rebounded by Carrie Keelan as the hook shot fails. Keelan tries to take it herself, and City West gets the rebound. Anyway, for City West, the starters were Diesterhoff, Allie Diesterhoff. She led the first half with 14 points. And then Brianna Sturtz, Shelly Stumpf, Jessica Scholl, and Mackenzie Piper. A foul on Emily Soy, her third. We're still trying to figure out who scored the first basket. It looks like it was Carrie Keelan. We have a violation of some sort as we get caught up here. Anyway, as far as those sponsors go, we do want to thank all those businesses, and please patronize them. And if you want to, if you're watching, want to advertise with us, just be sure to give us a call. We really do appreciate the support and your efforts to recognize the efforts of high school athletes all throughout the regular and postseason. We have a foul. It's going to be on City West, I believe. And that's going to be on Brianna Sturtz. Let's make sure it's Brianna Sturtz. It is. Well, we can see that Emily Soy makes a shot, and it's a foul on the way up.
This ball is number 25 of West, Tatum Klein. It's her third.
Tatum Klein draws the foul for City West. Her third, and Soy makes the shot, her first points of the second half, as Jessica Scholl checks in. It's 49-21, 49-22. Lancers doing a little bit better job here in the second half to open things up, outscoring the women of Troy 4-2. Shot up and good.
That's number 25, Tatum Klein.
Tatum Klein, actually 4-3. As Klein now into the scorebook first time this half. And Molly Bender is good. She is fouled.
He's fouled by number 31, Mackenzie Piper.
Mackenzie Piper draws her third foul. And that's the third foul of the second half for the women of Troy, as Bender misses out on the three-point play. We have Piper, and Piper makes it for three, 54-24, back to a 30-point lead. 30 points, about the largest margin. Actually, it was 46-12, so that was late in the first half. We have a travel. It's a little bit of sloppy play here by City West. Leading by so much, you're bound to do that. Paige Yoder checks in. And didn't see checked in for, well, I believe it's Carrie Gollinghorst. As Keelan, nope, turns it over. Here we go. Allie Diesterhoff. And she is fouled, actually.
Fouls on number 4, Gary Keelan.
Fouls on Carrie Keelan.
Allie
Disterhoff will shoot 2 at the line. First one's good. 55-24. And that one also goes after it bounces off the rim. And Shahana Williams checks in. Lancers bring it up court. Soy almost throws her way, and finally does. Shot taken and good. Tatum Klein, 58-24. Inside, nope, stolen away. City West stealing this victory for sure, as Shahana Williams pushed it ahead to Disterhoff. Shot taken by Yoder, nope, out of bounds. As Disterhoff was chasing the ball down, trying to save it from going out of bounds, she steps on the timeline, or on the baseline, and turns it over to the Lancers. Soy gets it ahead to Gollinghorst. That's Carrie Gollinghorst. Those are paying attention. It's over to Molly Bender. Bender tries to stuff it in, but turns it over. And we have a fight over the ball. It's going to go to City West. A lot of alternating possessions here in this contest, 58-24. As Scholl gets it over to Yoder. Three-pointer by Mackenzie Piper, no good. Rebound by City West, and Tatum Klein makes the basket, and we'll have a try for the old-fashioned three-pointer.
24, that's her third.
Carrie Gollinghorst draws the foul, her third, and Kelly Gollinghorst will check in for her sister. And we have a shot at an old-fashioned three-point play by Tatum Klein. 60-24, and the shot is good. Brianna Sturts checks back in. And Carrie Gollinghorst back in. And it's shuffled in real quick. Suter eyes the basket. No. Rebound taken down and finally taken away by Shahana Williams. Push ahead. Jessica Scholl, she gets it. 63-24, 39-point lead by City West. Just as quickly, we'll see the deep reserves for the women of Troy come in. No need to, a charge. Oh, Carrie Keelan, that was an obvious charge there.
That's her third.
And she draws her third foul. And Mackenzie Piper takes the seat as Williams brings it up court. We had a couple substitutions. Kelly Fleer is in, and so is Christy Haying, and we have a foul on this end of the court here. The Lancers end. Dana Suter. Well, 6 players for North Scott with 3 or more fouls. Just City West is dominating every phase of this game. Haying gets it off to Williams. Williams looks around, and we have a hand check foul. Just like that, it's 7 fouls for North Scott. The foul is on Emily Soy, her 4th. So 2
When play resumes.
2 fouls, 2 players with 4 fouls, and we're going to take a quick timeout here. We will be right back. 63-24.
1-1.
The point differential gets so much. Oh, just for. Well, we have a 1-and-1 coming by Shahana Williams after the foul by Emily Soy. She's taken a seat. We were alluding to a new rule, but apparently it is just for the applicable for the boys team as Williams makes the first shot, and that is a new mercy rule whereby after the point differential gets above 35 points, and this game is above that, certainly 41 points, as Williams makes the second shot. Anyway, after it gets about 35 points, the game goes to a continuous clock. That rule is not in effect for the girls, however, this year. That continuous clock rule, which applies to all games that are blowouts in the second half, is a new rule that started this year and only applies, like I said, to the boys. Somebody told me it should be, just talking here, should apply to the girls as well. Maybe it will next year, who knows. Substitution, Mackenzie Haight, as Hannah Wilkerson is in the ballgame also for North Scott, checked in at the last buzzer. Haight, and it's turned over. Here comes Wilkerson, and it's knocked out of bounds. 2:33 to go here in the third period, 65-24, your score. Not a very pretty game here at all if you're North Scott. And it's batted out of bounds. It's going to be City West's ball, batted out by North Scott as Shahana Williams gets it ahead to Brianna Sturtz. Sturtz, the only starter in the game for the women of Troy. Shot taken, rolls off the rim, and it goes out of bounds. As Danielle Chelf, I knew I'd get that right. Chelf checking in. And Sturtz takes a seat, probably for the last time tonight, as Griffin Reed gets it inside, and we have a foul. Mackenzie Haight was going to try to make the basket, and she will go to the line, as we'll see who the foul's on. It's probably a Gollinghorst. It is Carrie Gollinghorst, her fourth. Haight, bounced off the rim, and it goes out. And Jasmine Wade checks in for Williams. But Haight makes it, and it is a 66-24 ball game with a $1:50 to go here in the third period. You'd like to think that it's a ball game, but unfortunately there's still 9.5 minutes to go here, as the shot is good. And a Wilkerson for three, and a simultaneous foul by Kelly Gollinghorst away from the play. So Mackenzie Haight will make the one and bonus here. 9 fouls for City West. And we will have Casey Kallenberger check in.
Kallenberger in for North Scott. And the line, Mackenzie Haight of West, shooting 1-1.
But Haight shooting 1-1, and it's good. She'll get one more try. One. Second shot is also good. 68-27. 41 point lead rather, excuse me, with a minute 30 to go here in the third period. I just wonder if City West will try for 100. I don't know if they'll make it, but goes out of bounds under North Scott's basket. Suter to inbound. Kallenberger gets it over to Wilkerson. Suter for the long basket as we have a loose ball. Kallenberger gets it in to Suter. Keelan over to Suter. North Scott with regulars. City West with their last 5 in the ball game. Of course, that last 5 always comes in valuable. Whether it's in practice, we have a foul, but whether it's in practice or in a tight ball game, and City West is going to be in a lot of those tight ball games. This experience is going to come in very valuable. Griffin Reed drawing the foul, and Hannah Wilkerson will shoot the 2-shot foul. City West with only 4 fouls against North Scott's 9. Misses both. Ronnie Storjahan checking in for the first time tonight, as I think North Scott will clear their bench here in the fourth quarter. North Scott with a number of seniors, or sophomores rather. Danielle Chelf making the three-pointer. It's 71-27. We'll see how many players have scored as Casey Kallenberger, the lanky 6'5" sophomore, fouled on the way in.
Fouls number 35 of West. Excuse me.
Griffin Reed draws the foul as Kallenberger misses the first.
Keelan returning to West.
Carrie Keelan checking in. And down with the rebound, Jasmine Wade. Pushes ahead. Griffin Reed in.
That's right. Number 53, Griffin Reed.
So 2 points for her. 73-27, 46-point lead. And time finally ends here in the third quarter. 73-27. We have a foul. No, we have a foul. So it's not over.
Fouls number 53, Griffin Reed.
Griffin Reed draws her third foul. And Kallenberger will shoot 2 just after time expires. First shot, no good. And the second one rolls off the rim. 73-27 after 3 periods. And we'll be right back. Twelve players have scored here tonight for Iowa City West. That is impressive. So we begin the fourth period, and North Scott inbounding, sticking with the starters, and West reinserting theirs. So we'll see if the City West coach's objective is to get to 100. It may well be, as the loose ball Jessica Schull unable to not quite able to track it down. And North Scott to inbound under the west basket. Keelan looks around, gets it off to Carrie Gollinghorst. Actually, North Scott has all but Kallenberger in. Wishing to save her maybe for another night. Soy looks around, gets it off to Keelan. Keelan to Soy. Suter back to Soy. North Scott looking for a little patience here, as we have a timeout taken by North Scott. We'll take a quick moment here to recognize the sponsors for our ball game here tonight. Chess Car Corner of Davenport, Jersey Grill and Ricky's Sports Bar Davenport, KALA-FM, owned and operated by St. Ambrose University Davenport. Munchies, located over on West 17th Street, just off of Washington Street, actually. If you're looking for a landmark in Davenport, that's a nice snack, little snack bar where you can get candy and a whole bunch of other goodies. So stop in and say hi there. North Scott Physical Therapy, Plaza Physical Therapy, Eldridge and Davenport. Shared IT Solutions over on Spruce Hills Drive in Bettendorf. The National Bank with mortgage loan consultant Holly Lusard in Davenport. That's the Jersey Ridge Road office if you're looking to look her up for a loan or any other need. The Tea Garden Pet Salon at Cumberland Square in Bettendorf, and Valiant USA with sales representative Travis Ross. He will be my broadcast partner for a number of the boys games here this winter, as Carrie Gollinghorst makes the basket, 73-29, and the shot is made off the rebound by Jessica Schull.
That's by number 13, Jessica Schull.
And we'll see reserves once again coming in fairly quickly here, 75-29. Under 6 minutes to go in this ball game. North Scott playing a little bit more deliberate here in the second half, or in the fourth quarter at least. Having a little bit more luck against these City West starters. As Soy, Emily Soy, of course her brother Chris, or Jake rather, her brother Jake, a major starter at Northwest Missouri State. City West takes a timeout.
Okay, timeout, North Scott.
And North Scott's going to take a timeout as City West made a basket. Didn't see who had it. It doesn't really matter. 77-29. And we're going to just talk a little bit about our upcoming schedule here next week. North Scott boys tip it off on Tuesday night, November the 30th, up at Dubuque Wahlert. And then the girls back in action on Friday night against Davenport West over at West. And then the boys that same night have their home opener here in the pit against Cedar Rapids Prairie. So that's the schedule for next week. And then Lancer girls finish up the week on Saturday here in the pit against Maquoketa. North Scott inbounding with just under 4 minutes to go. The loose ball and it's taken away by Shahana Williams, and the basket's good by Jessica Scholl.
Right, Jessica Scholl.
Soy looks around, gets it over to Marianne Hart, and we have a foul. And Jessica Scholl has the foul. She kind of laughed in disbelief. Who, me? 79-29. Your score, as Hart will make 2 tries at the line, makes the first. 79-30. Kelly Fleer back into the ball game. And the second one off the mark, as Williams for the women of Troy picks it up, and we have a foul on the other end of the court. Foul on Kelly Gollinghorst. Her second.
And set number 1 for the line for West Williams. Should be shooting.
Shahana Williams will shoot 2 at the line. First shot is good. 80-30. 50-point game. Much like last year. Second shot, no good, rebounded. Taken down by Marianne Hart. And Dana Suter gets it over to Emily Soy. Carrie Keelan now. Over to Suter. Soy to Keelan. Far side. Soy. Inside to Suter, and it's taken down by Williams for the women of Troy. Tatum Klein. You do want to say Tatum O'Neill. That's going a long way back, as we're under 4 minutes ago, 3:40 actually, 80-30 to score. As Suter tries to look for an opening, gets it off to Hart. Soy, now it's over to Suter, Hart, Soy, no, rebound comes down to City West, Tatum Klein. Klein brings it up court. Getting close to 3 minutes ago in this very one-sided contest, as North Scott comes down with the rebound. Carrie Keelan. I think West called off the press. Hart wet the basket. 3 points for her. So it's a nice highlight of her senior starting game. And on the other side, Kelly Gollinghorst draws her 3rd foul. And Mackenzie Piper will shoot 2 at the line. First shot is good. And once again, the subs come in for City West. We've seen a lot of them tonight here. We'll get names here. Mackenzie Haight. Nope. Ball off the rim. And Jasmine Wade's in. Yeah, Jasmine Wade drawing the foul. 7th foul for, or 8th foul actually. And Hannah Wilkerson checking back in. But Carrie Keelan goes to the line for 2. or actually a 1-1, excuse me. 2:44 to go in the ball game. 81-32. First shot off the mark. Rebound by City West. And the travel violation as Mackenzie Heat couldn't get around the double block. And we have Carrie Gollinghorse in the ball game. Pretty much all the, well, 2 starters for North Scott are still in the ball game. Suter and Soy. The 2 Lancers still needing to get in the ball game here tonight. Rebound by City West. And we have a charge drawn by Griffin Reed. Griffin Reed gets the charge, excuse me. And it was Kelly Gollinghorse drawing the charge. 81-32, 2:05 to go. Emily Soy gets it over to Hannah Wilkerson. Soy inside number 40, Kelly Gollinghorse, and we have a foul. See if the foul's on. 55, Jasmine Wade, her second. I think if there's one thing that City West coaches might be talking about, it's the number of fouls. First foul, or shot off the mark, Kelly Gollinghorse. Suter back in, relieves Carrie Keelan. North Scott deciding apparently not to empty their bench. Second shot is good. 81-33. $1:43 to go in this contest as Danielle Chelf brought it up, tapped out of bounds by North Scott, and it'll be inbounded, and it's off the fingertips of Jasmine Wade. Ronnie Storjahan checking in for the Lancers. As a shot is just kind of thrown up there by the Lancers, and we have a jump ball called. It will be West ball. $1:22 to go, 81-33. Lancers are going to have some success this year. So don't get me wrong there. It's just tonight, City West came loaded with a lot of talented players, and it's obvious to see who the better team is. Ronnie Storjahan gets it off to Suter at the Storjahan inside, and we have a foul called. It's going to be probably on Griffin Reed. It is. So it's her fifth.
That's her fifth.
A deep reserve, the only player to foul the ball game. And Kelly Fleer will take her place. Kelly Horace will shoot the 2-shot foul. First one's good, 81-34. $81-35, makes them both. So 3 points for her tonight. Not a bad effort. So we're under a minute to go here. Danielle Chelf, and we have another foul. See what's on. 22, that's going to be Hannah Wilkerson, her second foul. And Danielle Chelf will get 2 at the line. First one off the mark.
That falls number 22, Wilkerson is first second.
"27 fouls for North Scott tonight as Chelf makes the second of her 2 foul shots, 82-35. 45 seconds to go. Ronnie Sorjan gets it over to Dana Suter. Wilkerson over to Suter. Storjahan inside, number 24, Kelly Gollinghorst in the travel. 26 seconds. No activity on either bench here, as Iowa City West is going to pretty much walk out of here with an easy victory over North Scott. The 3-point shot off the mark, and a foul on the floor with 11 seconds left. Number 40, Kelly Gollinghorst. 4th foul. Kelly Fleer will shoot 2. She makes the first. She's into the scorebook for the first time tonight. And she makes the second. 84-35, that's probably going to be the final score. We do have a player of the game. It is going to be a City West player, Iowa City West, Allie Disterhoff. 16 points here tonight. Certainly worthy of player of the game honors, as the final shot by North Scott no good. 84-35 your final score, but Allie Dietsterhoff, 16 points, leading the way for both teams. Definitely the player of the game. Shelly Stumpf with 11 points for City West, the only other player for the women of Troy in double figures. And for North Scott, Emily Soy, 13 points. Not a bad effort, but nobody else able to step up, and that's the way it goes. Anyway, finishing up here, want to take one more time to thank the sponsors here tonight. Family Ties Production, wishing to thank these businesses and individuals for recognizing the efforts of these fine North Scott athletes during the regular season. Jess Car Corner of Davenport, Jersey Grill and Rookie Sports Bar of Davenport, KALA-FM, owned and operated by St. Ambrose University of Davenport, The Munchies at 1505 West 17th Street in Davenport. That's just off of Washington Street if you're looking for, and just south of Locust Street if you're looking for a landmark there. North Scott Physical Therapy and Plaza Physical Therapy of Eldridge and Davenport. Shared IT Solutions at 1970 Spruce Hills Drive of Bettendorf. You can go to there for all your healthcare technology needs, and just call 563-355-7473. The National Bank with mortgage loan consultant Holly Lusard out of the Jersey Ridge Road office in Davenport. Call her at 563-823-3426. The Tea Garden Pet Salon at Cumberland Square in Bettendorf. And Valiant USA with sales representative Travis Ross of Eldridge. I want to take one more quick moment to thank Frank Wood and the North Scott Athletics staff, department staff, for having us out here tonight, and Jess Medina for all his fine work. So for Brian Ratchin saying goodnight for Family Ties Production here at the pit, City West, Iowa City West, they're impressive.